In 1872, a seemingly abandoned ship drifted aimlessly in the Atlantic, her sails tattered, her wheel unmanned, and her crew missing. This was the Mary Celeste, a merchant vessel that would go down in history as the ultimate ghost ship. No signs of struggle, no trace of the captain, his family, or the crew. Only one haunting question: what went wrong? It was November 7th, 1872. The Mary Celeste, captained by Benjamin Briggs, set sail from New York, bound for Genoa, Italy. The crew was small but experienced. Captain Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 crew members, all seasoned sailors. Their cargo? Over 1,700 barrels of raw alcohol. By all accounts, it should have been a routine voyage across the Atlantic. But less than a month later, something unimaginable happened. On December 5th, another vessel, the Dei Gratia, spotted the Mary Celeste drifting eerily near the Azores. The crew of the Dei Gratia found her intact. Cargo still in the hold, food in the galley, personal belongings untouched. But not a single soul on board. It was as if the entire crew had vanished into thin air. The mystery deepened. Upon boarding the Mary Celeste, the rescuing crew found her in unusual condition. The ship was seaworthy, but the sails were partially set, and she was drifting aimlessly. The last entry in the ship's log was dated 10 days earlier, with no indication of any trouble. Below deck, they found 6 months' worth of food and water. Yet, the lifeboat was missing, as if the crew had abandoned ship in a hurry. So, what happened? Why would experienced sailors leave a perfectly sound ship? And why wasn't there any sign of violence, any sign of panic? This is where the theories come into play, some logical, others bordering on the supernatural. Many believe that an onboard disaster led the crew to abandon the Mary Celeste. The most accepted theory? An explosion risk. With over 1,700 barrels of alcohol on board, it's speculated that dangerous fumes may have built up in the hold. A single spark could have ignited the vapors, creating a near explosion that terrified the crew. Imagine it. A sudden, thunderous noise, the pungent smell of alcohol filling the air. Captain Briggs, fearing for his family's lives, may have ordered everyone into the lifeboat, intending to return once the danger had passed. But what if the lifeboat drifted away, leaving them stranded? Another theory suggests a seaquake, an underwater tremor that could have caused intense shaking on board. The crew, fearing the ship would capsize, might have panicked and abandoned ship. But could an experienced captain like Briggs have made such a drastic decision without signs of immediate danger? Then there are theories that venture into the unknown. Some believe pirates might have attacked, but with cargo and valuables untouched, this seems unlikely. Others claim that mutiny was afoot, yet there's no evidence to suggest the crew was anything but loyal to Captain Briggs. But the theories grow stranger still. A few have whispered of supernatural forces, suggesting that the Mary Celeste was cursed, a vessel doomed to sail the seas alone. According to some accounts, strange lights were seen near the ship, as if an otherworldly force had claimed it. Could it be that the Mary Celeste had fallen victim to forces beyond our understanding? In the end, no single theory explains everything. The alcohol fumes theory doesn't account for the lack of damage on board. The seaquake theory seems unlikely given the ship's condition. And the idea of a curse? Well, that remains in the realm of the unexplainable. To this day, the fate of the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest mysteries in maritime history. Was it a simple case of mistaken judgment in the face of danger? A tragedy that led the crew to abandon ship, never to be seen again? Or was it something darker, an invisible force lurking on the high seas, claiming the ship and its crew? What we do know is this: The Mary Celeste has captivated imaginations for over a century. The ship itself eventually met a tragic end, wrecked on a reef years later, but its story lives on. A ghostly reminder of a mystery unsolved and a question unanswered. Perhaps, like so many stories of the sea, the Mary Celeste is destined to remain an enigma, a tale to be whispered by sailors and mariners, a ship haunted by the silence of its vanished crew. If this story of the Mary Celeste has left you as captivated as it has historians for over a century, make sure to subscribe to The Obscured Past for more mysteries lost to time. Drop a comment below with your theory on what really happened that fateful night, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another story from history's hidden chapters.